Okay, we're back again. And this time I want to work on merging the outputs for video and audio into being the same file. Well, to have them going at the same time. Currently, the way that it works is they both try to open a format context for the same file and they both try to write to it. And I haven't actually tested to see what happens, but I presume they just override each other. I very, very highly doubt that works correctly. So highly, I'm not even going to test to see if it does before changing it. Okay, got the music going. All right, one of the things I need to do is that time-based calculation. It's not here, it's PTS. Here. Another thing I want to do is interesting. Just bump that up. Okay, and now we're going to start merging them. So what we're going to have to do is, where's my output? Here, this format in both, where's the output? Here, both in the output here for audio and the output here for video. They'll both have to point to the same format context. And we're going to have to reference count it because it'll be in different threads will be accessing it. The audio thread and the video thread will both be trying to write to it at the same time. I don't think we need to worry, I mean, we might have to, but I don't think we need to worry about writing frames to the same context from different threads. But what we will have to worry about is setting up and tearing down the format context. Well, actually setting up, probably not, because our resource setup only happens in the main thread, and then we spawn off other threads to deal with the, like using the resources. But in terms of creating them, only the main thread can create resources. But tear down may be a problem. So we'll probably need to reference count it. Use a lock or an atomic or something. And I'm hoping, because it'll be really, so what I'm hoping that we can just have two different threads writing frames to the same format context, and as long as they're different stream indices, there'll be no problem. I don't know if that's true. I hope it's true, because it will be annoying to have to lock the format context. And if we have to do that, I was going to say if we have to do that, it may be worth just merging video and audio threads to one thread, but I don't think that's true, because there still is a lot of processing that needs to happen outside of just writing the frame. And also something. Yeah, and also something. There you go. You heard it here first. All right, so we're going to say output format, I guess. And in here is going to be the format context. And then this is going to be the output format. And then I think all we need is, we probably don't need a valid, but we probably do need a ref count. And one way or another, we're going to need an atomic here, whether we just chuck a mutex. I don't know if that's the best way to do that. Is there another way to do... so if I go C atomic integer load, I mean, it's not really atomic integer load that I need. It's more like the exchange and compare, or the atomic compare, load and compare, I guess. Something like that. Yeah, this is all C++. C atomic integer load and compare. Or maybe we can just go C atomic integer. Not gonna happen. Also not gonna happen. I think we're just gonna pull up a mutex. I mean, what would I do differently if I had the atomic? Changing the reference count would be a bit cheaper. I don't think this is significant. I think it's fine. I don't think this really matters. We'll just put in a mutex, which I think is pthread mutex. Or is it just... What is the mutex type? Mutex. And then for the video output, we need to do the same thing. We need to go output format. And then I think we will have struct output format, output formats. Something like that. I'm tempted to split out the video and the audio parts just because this file is getting just a little bit annoying to navigate. Like, I don't mind having a bunch of code in one file, it's just getting between the code is kind of annoying. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to do an format deref. We'll keep the same API. I actually kind of like it. Oh. Yeah, so if we want to do a format deref, I think that, does that find closer? I think so. I'll fucking find out. So here we want to go pthread mutex lock format mutex. Yeah, we'll do this. Okay, so then what we want to do is we want to go format ref count minus minus. If format ref count is greater than 0, which in this case is the same thing as not equal to 0 because it's unsigned, we're actually going to do this, and we're going to say error x, internal error, trying to deref a format with that has no references, I guess. Okay, and then we'll put that back. And we'll say if format ref count equals 0, we'll do these. Well, you need to check for every single one because what they return is different. I don't freaking know. None of these. It's AV right trailer. Yeah. Oh, the mutex has to outlive the structure. I forgot about that. Alright, I'm not going to spend another whole episode being annoyed about that. I can just use the initializer macro, but I don't think I will. That's kind of jank. And if I want to move it to being heap allocated, it'll still work. But it won't work if I need to rearrange the heap allocated array. I will need to adjust all of them.